Hi, I'm Dan Laughlin with HyprMX, and we're at the Pocket Gamer London event, and I am joined by Tomislav from Nanobit. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, so tell us a bit about your role at Nanobit, what you do there day to day.
So my official role is called Business Development and Project Manager, because I initially came as a project manager in the company, but the project itself got canceled like a week after I arrived. And then I started doing a lot of other things apart from organizing the project management processes in the company, use of a tool for tracking projects, and organizing teams a little bit more, like the backend team and like a live ops team. And then I started doing also business development because I had some previous experience from my previous work in telecom business. And that's my main role now in Nanobit.
So one of your big games at Nanobit is My Story, which is kind of in the storytelling genre that's really popular, particularly in the United States. Were you guys designing that, or is that game built with a specific audience in mind?
Like all our games previous to My Story, they are oriented to a mostly US audience, like I would say English-speaking countries. So, and US has proven, like in the previous with the previous games, as our biggest market, and so we always design games with the US in mind. It's most of the audience is female, which is also something that we have experience with, and like all our games, previous games, have a mostly female audience. So this is like the two things that are, I would say, a given when we design games: female audience and US based.
So on the monetization side, since that's part of your job, I've noticed there's more and more tools coming online for developers to really get into the details of monetization and see what can be optimized. I noticed you guys are working with Joomla. What's it like? You know, what are some of the things that you do to try to leverage data to optimize?
Well, we would like to be as much data-driven as possible. So like any tool that can help us do this is more than welcome. And then we started off with Joomla. Just we thought it was like a good concept. We wanted to try it out. So we had like a trial period where it actually proved itself as a tool. It gave us insight into now we have, like, before Joomla we had like an insight on general, like on the entire, let's say, game population that we have, how we monetize eCPM, fill rates, impressions, stuff like that. But now we actually have it on a user base, and that is something that was great for us, because then we could actually make campaigns targeting ad whales and bringing them into the game, which we couldn't do before, and that has proven like a big success for us.
All right, last question. So 2019, still got most of the year ahead of us. What can we expect to see from Nanobit this year?
We're gonna focus heavily on our top titles, My Story especially, since that's our biggest title, and Hollywood Story. Hollywood Story is 4 or 5 years old now, and we managed to like really bring it up again in the past 4 to 6 months. And we're gonna focus, like, everybody's gonna work now on these two games, I would say, for the next amount of months. And we have one title that's in a technical soft launch. We're still like ironing out the technicalities about it. It's also a very casual game. I mean, this is where our specialty lies. And we'll see, I'm not really sure if it's gonna go out this year, like globally. It depends on how it performs, of course, and how we tweak the retention and monetization in it. But that's, like, in a nutshell what we're gonna do this year.
All right. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you for having me.